Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and this is day 27 of me doing 100 days of YouTube videos and making a gratitude list. And kind of along with that, I guess I'm learning about myself and my writing process and what things I need to overcome and work through in order to finish my books. Part of that's just learning how to write process, part of that's just overcoming emotional issues and retraining my brain to think positively about things, which this is why the gratitudes, because it helps me to be positive and look for the positive and hope for the positive, and feeling like I need to make a lot of changes because things are going good. I want them to continue to go good. And I'm just really struggling right now because I'm noticing that I'm thinking it's a subconscious thing of like self sabotage, where for whatever reason I'm subconsciously sabotaging myself and my efforts. And right now it's in the form of depriving myself of sleep because I'm not taking care of myself and I'm making excuses and I'm putting other people before myself and I'm worrying about stuff that I don't need to worry about because God's already taken care of. It's like, Midge, it's taken care of. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, we're good. But, and I know we're good, but then I worry. And I've read a saying in one of my um, daily meditational books, and it says, worry is like a rocking chair. It keeps you moving, but it gets you nowhere. And I don't remember who said that. I love that quote. And it just reminding me that I'm doing that to myself. I'm worrying and I'm not getting anywhere. It's not fixing anything. It's not changing anything. And I've been doing these actions. I've been taking steps towards making things better, and it's working. It's working. I know it's working. I can feel that it's working. I can feel the changes and the differences, and but I'm still having a hard time letting go of the past and letting go of what I imagine the future will be, having a hard time staying in today, staying in the moment, and having a hard time not stressing about stuff and realizing that I keep looking around, I'm like, okay, everything is working. Where's the trick? Like, my brain is trying to figure out what the trick is. It's trying to figure out what the catch is. Like, when's the rug going to be pulled out from underneath of me? When is this all going to just blow up in my face and not work? And it's not blowing up in my face, and it is working, and it's a good thing. I'm on day 27 of this, and I am right now very tired because I haven't slept for very long at all, like 2 hours. I don't do function well on little sleep, but it's because I'm just not letting myself sleep, but I'm putting other people before me. And I said that already. I'm repeating myself because I'm really tired. And I'm realizing that I'm doing this to myself. I'm torturing myself. It's like self-torture, like being good is torture. Like, I don't know why I think that. I don't know what's underlying in my brain that being good or having good things in my life is not okay. So I have to sabotage myself. And I had a friend over, we were talking today, and um, we were talking about not feeling good enough and things like that. And I remembered something that happened to me as a kid, and um, it was not a good thing that happened to me. Not something I really want to share for everybody, but it made me feel bad about being a girl. Like, girls can't do anything. Like, there's something wrong with being a girl, and that girls can't succeed. Girls can't have anything. I can't do anything because I'm a girl. And that's not exactly what I was told. It was just kind of how I internalized what was happening to me because I was being told it was happening because I was a girl. It wasn't. It was because the other person was doing something bad they weren't supposed to be doing. But there were other things I wanted to do, and I was told I can't do them because I'm a girl. And I was like, I can't do that because I'm a girl. Like, what? I can't climb a tree because I'm a girl? Watch me. I'm going to go climb a tree. So I was always like a tomboy, and I think I was just naturally a tomboy anyway. I don't think it had to do with that, but it just made me not want to be a girl, not want to be a woman, because I felt like I had to play that role of the damsel in distress. I had to be the maiden in the tower, whatever, the princess in the tower waiting to be rescued or something, like I can't do anything for myself because I'm a girl. And even though I know that's not true, and I knew that wasn't true as a kid, somehow I've internalized that. I've got this subconscious thought in my brain, and I'm trying to undo that today. I'm trying to realize and unlearn that I'm like, okay, my gender has nothing to do with whether or not I succeed at things. It's how much effort I put into it. It's whether or not I believe in myself, whether or not I trust myself, whether or not I believe in God and trust that He can heal me and help me to see the better side of me, the way that He designed me, created me, the path that He's given me, the gifts that He's given me to use to benefit my life and hopefully the lives of other people, to share my talents instead of to hide them, because I'm embarrassed by the fact that I have talents, that I can do good things because I'm a girl. It's kind of a dumb realization, but I kind of got that from talking to my friend and realizing that there's this trauma that happened to me as a child, and it's just stuck with me. And right now I'm doing this whole self-sabotaging thing because I feel like I'm succeeding. I know I haven't reached a whole lot of people with these videos, and I don't know, maybe a year, 2 years from now, a bunch more people will watch them. Maybe not a whole bunch of people will ever watch them. But I know that there's some people that are watching, but that's not the point. The point is that I'm making them, that I'm following through on these commitments, that I'm setting these goals, that I'm actually feeling like I can achieve them, that I've sent my book out to beta readers, that I have goals in mind as to how to get my book published, do the whole self-publishing process and how to learn how to do that. And so I have all of these things, like everything's just like falling into place and it's working for me. And I feel good about me. And I'm making these gratitude lists, and I'm so grateful for the things that I'm learning and discovering and the changes that I'm making. And then I'm like torturing myself, like going to work is torture, like sleeping is, I can't let myself sleep because I have too many things I have to do, or I have to worry about what's not done. And it's just like, I'm making myself crazy because there isn't crazy in my life. There isn't chaos in my life. And because I might actually get a book published, because I might actually succeed at something, and it's the unknown is scary. And I was talking to my friend today, and I was like, it doesn't feel bad, it doesn't feel wrong. Like succeeding doesn't feel bad or wrong. It just feels different. It feels like, I guess, a little bit uncomfortable because it's the unknown. Like I don't know what to do with like this feeling of peace, like everything's going to be okay. And I was like, okay, but for how long is it going to be okay? Because nothing in my life is okay. I'm not allowed to succeed. I'm not allowed to have good things. And that's the back of my head telling me that I'm not allowed to have these things. But the reality is that I am allowed to have these things. The reality is that these things are falling into place. And I mean, the reality may be I will probably never be like some famous author. My books will probably never get turned into movies. I mean, that's my fantasy, of course. But I'm a writer. I can create the big, huge, crazy, but I don't know that I could ever actually handle that. I don't need the worldly success. Just knowing that I actually followed through, finished it, having that accomplishment, like, hey, I can do this. Like, it doesn't matter that I'm a girl. I can still do this. I can prove to myself that I am capable of more than I give myself credit for. I don't know where that thought came from in my head once, but it keeps playing over and over again, that I am capable of more than I give myself credit for. And I keep trying to remember that. And that doesn't mean that I have to push myself to the end, to the brink. It doesn't mean that I have to, run faster than I'm able. I am allowed to still take time to take care of myself, and taking care of myself can be a full-time job. And figuring out a schedule where I'm actually allowing myself to sleep and allowing myself to exercise, allowing myself to write, and still working and making money to pay the bills. These are very important things that I need to do and get sorted out. It's finding a balance. And I don't know that I've ever had a balanced life, so I'm trying to figure out how to have a balanced life. And it's very easy to think it's not so very easy for me to do it. I'm like, yeah, that's that saying, it's easier said than done. I can say lots of stuff. That's the easy part. The hard part is actually doing it. And I think I'm stressing myself out because I'm trying to figure out how to change my schedule, how to make things work. And I don't know how it's going to work. And that's just it. I'm trying to like plan my whole future, be like, it's going to work like this. And then when it doesn't work like that, I freak out. And I know I was talking about that yesterday. I'm like, I need to stop freaking out. I'm not putting myself in a box. It's going to be a flexible schedule. It's going to be a process to try to figure it out. I just need to start doing things within a certain time frame so that I can have somewhat a semblance of a schedule, so that I'm actually sleeping, so that I'm actually making money, so that I'm actually keeping track of what I'm doing, so that I actually know what day it is, instead of being like, is it Monday? Is it Thursday? Is it Wednesday? I think my Wednesday was really long, and then Thursday I think I had twice. I'm not really sure. And now it already feels like I don't know what happened to Friday. Friday just doesn't even exist today. So I'm just like, I don't know. And so my days are kind of all over the place, and I need to get them to where I know what day it is, so that I'm making sure I'm making a YouTube video every day and not necessarily more than that. I think Wednesday, I wrote in my journal like 3 times. I don't know what I was doing that day. It was like I was awake, I was asleep, I was at work, I was asleep, I was writing. I was just confused with my days. So I need to get that straightened out, hence the balance, hence a schedule, and something to help me to maintain my sanity, to continue to feel like I can do this. But I need to figure out how to stop making excuses, how to stop self sabotaging myself. So, once again, I'm grateful that I'm aware that that's what I'm doing, and I'm discovering underlying thoughts, processes, traumas, things that pop up that keep me from doing things. And it's like, okay, but that doesn't have to be something that I carry with me the rest of my life. I don't have to believe those negative things for the rest of my life. I don't have to stop being who I am. I don't have to prove to myself or to anyone else that I'm okay the way that I am. I am okay the way that I am. I can succeed at who I am, at who God has made me to be, and that's okay. And yes, I am a woman. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have to feel like there's something wrong with me because I'm not a man. That's just dumb. Um, that's kind of the thinking that I grew up with, but that's not the thinking I have to keep. I can let go of that. I can accept that I am capable of doing things, that I can be equal to other people. I am not below or less than others. I am equal to. We're all equal to each other. We just have different talents, different abilities. We're meant to do different things, play different roles, because somebody has to do it. And we can't all do everything. I am not designed to do everything. No one is designed to do everything. We're designed to need each other. We're designed to help each other. We're designed to be there for each other, to balance each other out. So I'm meant to balance other people out. I'm meant to be balanced out by other people and other things in my life. That we can be on equal footing in doing that. Nobody has to be higher or lower, better or less than. So it's a process for me to change my thought process and to stop self-sabotaging. I'm not sure when that's going to happen, but I'm grateful that I'm aware of it, that I can see it. So again, that awareness, acceptance, action, and I'm at least aware. I'm at the awareness state. I'm talking about it, so hopefully I'll do some more journaling about it. I'll let myself sleep tonight. That would be very nice. And then maybe I can start taking some action, start making some changes to improve things, to get a better balance, a better schedule, to start seeing that I can do what I'm saying, that I can start putting into action, start accepting myself to where I'm at, and that it's okay, and start putting into action what I've been thinking, and then things will continue to get better. I mean, they're already better. It's been 27 days. It's not even been a whole month, and I can feel a difference in how I see myself and view myself. And I can also see myself going crazy. Like, I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why am I going crazy? Why am I overanalyzing? Why can't I just be in a state of gratitude and just be grateful that everything is okay for the moment? And I don't know. I think I have just spent most of my life in chaos and always trying to figure things out, or always trying to run away from my reality because I didn't like it. It wasn't what I thought it was supposed to be. It wasn't how I imagined it or daydreamed it. So I'm just going to daydream a different reality for me. I've done that most of my life, hence all of the stories I have to write. I've been making them up in my head for years. But now I know, I mean, I've known my whole life that those aren't real. They're just my imagination to escape my reality. And when I was growing up, I needed to do that. And now I don't need to do that. But it's it's an ingrained habit in me. I still do that when I don't like my reality or I don't want to face something. I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna run away in my mind. And that I don't get other things done. So I am trying to learn how to stop running away and how to face today and realize that today is something wonderful. Today is a gift that I can enjoy and be grateful for. And I can just do what needs to be done today. And God will take care of tomorrow, and He will help me learn how to let go of yesterday. And because I can't keep holding on to the past, it's holding me back, it's pulling me down, and I don't need to be down. I need to let go and let myself be buoyed up and lifted up and feel good about myself so that I can move forward, so that I can have all the things that I've been wanting in my life. Maybe not necessarily the way that I wanted them, but I can still have them and I can still be grateful for them. And I can be grateful for the gifts and the blessings that I have. So, again, I'm still learning and I'm trying to focus on the gratitude things and seeing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it is not a train. It is probably an open meadow and a path to freedom to whatever I want it to be. And I just need to trust that I can get there and that it's safe to come out of the darkness and to enjoy the light and the beauty that's all around me. And that is what I'm trying to do today. So I am grateful for that, and I'm grateful for anybody that's listening and watching these. And I hope that this is helping you, and I hope you have a great day and can see all of the little miracles and blessings in your life that you can be grateful for. And that's all I have. Thank you.